David spends his life running from himself, until love traps him in a truth he can't escape. Here's the story of Giovanni's room. David is an American living in Paris, drifting through bars, borrowed rooms, and half-lived days. He's engaged to Hella, who's traveling in Spain trying to decide if she wants to marry him. David tells himself he wants a normal life, marriage, respectability, safety. But he's been hiding from his own desires since he was a teenager. One night, he meets Giovanni. Giovanni is magnetic, intense, and alive in a way David has never allowed himself to be. Their connection is instant. David tries to resist it. He fails. He moves into Giovanni's small, cluttered room, a space overflowing with passion, arguments, laughter, and the fragile hope of a life together. For a moment, David feels free, but freedom terrifies him. He fears what it means to love a man. He fears what it means to be seen. He fears himself. Hella writes she's coming back to Paris. David panics. He pulls away from Giovanni, cold and distant. Giovanni begs him to stay, to choose honesty over fear. David chooses fear. He leaves Giovanni alone in that cramped room, the one place where they were real. Giovanni's life collapses. He loses his job, his home, his dignity. He becomes entangled in a desperate act that ends in murder. He's arrested, tried, and sentenced to death. David watches from a distance, drowning in guilt but refusing to face it. Hella returns expecting a future. David tries to play the role, the good fiancé, the straight man, the safe choice. But Hella sees the truth. She realizes David's heart is somewhere else, with someone else. She leaves him. David is alone again, but this time the loneliness is honest. Giovanni writes him one final letter from prison. It's full of pain, longing, and the remnants of a love David was too afraid to claim. Giovanni is executed. David wanders the French countryside, haunted by the life he destroyed. He finally understands the tragedy. Giovanni didn't die because he loved David. He died because David couldn't love him back openly. The novel ends with David standing on a cliff at dusk. The wind rises. The past presses in. He knows he can't run forever, but he still doesn't know how to live. And that's Giovanni's room. Like and follow for more book recaps. Comment which book you want next.